You going first? No? Are you? What the?
16-year-old Eva from Melbourne has been fighting with her mother for the past 2 years.
Are you ready to go? Are you ready to
Just don't touch me.
This is a teenager who only marches to the beat of her own drum.
I don't really like being told what to do.
I've said no smoking, but she just does it anyway. I've said no drinking, she just does it anyway. And follow the other family's rules.
Rules, schmalls.
Things can't go on the way they are. Something has to change.
I'm just a girl who likes to do things her way. I can't live without my cigarettes, my weed, my hip-hop. I drink every weekend and I smoke pot every day. I've taken ecstasy, speed, magical mushrooms, ice, acid. I consider my life all play, no work. It's all like one big party.
Eva was doing quite well at high school, then she was expelled. I think it has a lot to do with her starting to smoke.
Who are we going to get a butt off tonight, huh?
It's become a daily habit and it's just really affecting her moods, her motivation.
Go away, Mum! Mum and I fight on a weekly basis, mostly about money. I'm not even an adult yet. You should still be supporting me, completely.
Oh, when Eva doesn't get her own way, look out, it's just tantrums.
Shut up! Yeah, once we got into a bit of a brawl and I punched her in the nose. I chased her into her room and I was stabbing her door.
I have been really scared. I've actually called the police once before.
I don't listen to anyone else who tells me how to live my life. They can try and change me. Good luck to them.
Travelling with Eva is 16-year-old Gab from Adelaide. He and his parents may as well be strangers. The silence within this family is deafening.
I ignore my dad by not looking at him. I just turn my back, walk away, do whatever. It is the biggest insult you can give a deaf person.
After years of fighting, Gab's profoundly deaf parents have hit a wall.
Under strict rules, I would struggle. You know, they tell me what to do, I'm just going to snap. Life's all about partying, getting drunk, getting high, just having a good time. Best night would be going around just smashing people's side mirrors off with baseball bats. I don't give a f what people think about me. I hate people telling me what to do. Even my friends don't tell me what to do.
I walked down, it's crack. All of this was gone, man. All of that was not down.
I just feel like I've got the best life. Because my parents are deaf, I do whatever I want.
My mum and dad.
They don't even fucking nothing, man.
Deaf parents, man.
That's it. I don't give a fuck about them. I've turned my back on them a lot of times. But I'm not deaf, so I really don't give a fuck about it.
Hippies!
I don't give a f about my family, I only give a about myself.
I hope you have an awesome time.
Our teens are travelling to the US, to the state of Florida. On the banks of Crystal Lake live the family. Lieutenant Colonel Buck is an ex-fighter pilot and motivational speaker. Mum Lenan is a PE teacher, and their troops, daughter Michelle, son-in-law Matt, and grandson Pierce.
The only option that I had was to pull the ejection handles and be sent 500 feet in the air in less than a second. That was the only way that I could survive. It's time to do a little bit of work. They will be expected to help with the cooking and the cleanup and just the chores around the house. Teamwork makes the dream work. You ready to ride this mean machine?
Sure.
Let it happen, Captain. Not scared, are you?
I think children feel safer with boundaries.
I think Nan is definitely quiet, but definitely a force to be reckoned with.
I've found that when kids say, "You cannot make me do that," then I always respond, "No, I can't make you do that, but I can make you wish you did."
You would do better to walk through a cage of hungry lions with nothing but pork chop underwear on than to be around me with a bad attitude.
Our teens are not sure what to make of their first taste of Keystone Heights.
Looks like something out of a movie. And there's a million fast food restaurants. No wonder everyone's so fat.
They have no idea who they're about to meet.
Just hope they're not hillbillies.
Yeah, they're probably gonna be like full hicks with like the straw hanging out of their teeth and the cowboy hat.
Are you ready, Freddie?
I think this is it. Yeah, they are.
Let the party begin.
They look very happy.
They look too happy. What a fake smile.
All right! What's up, gang? Gabe, right? Yeah. Man, nice to meet you. Gabe? This is Eva. Hi, good to see you. Welcome to Florida.
Eva?
Welcome to Florida.
Thank you.
You're gonna sweat.
Hot.
You're gonna sweat.
After their warm welcome, Gab and Eva get their very first glimpse of their own piece of paradise.
Is this yours?
This is y'all's.
This is incredible. Oh my God.
You guys grab a seat over there on the left.
Suddenly, a week with strict parents doesn't seem so bad.
So here's our rules of engagement for the week so that everybody's on the same sheet of music and it all sounds real pretty. The first one is just being open and honest and truthful.
It's a good
All right?
rule.
Good. Okay, the next one is attitude. We're not here to get all up in your grill. We're not here to get up in your Kool-Aid. We're really not. It's just treat each other with respect. Are you with me?
Yeah.
So the magic word is yes, ma'am, and yes, sir.
So far, so good. But both teens are heavy smokers and are worried about Buck's attitude to cigarettes.
You smoke? You smoke?
Yeah.
And I go, you know what, if you want to smoke, here's the thing. I'm not going to stop you from smoking when you go back. I'm really not. So just do it on the outside of the house.
For the teens, it's almost too good to be true. But Buck and Nan have a secret agenda.
If they do misbehave, we can use it as a currency. We'll take those cigarettes away, but it was their choice to do that. You may think it's unconventional, but we know it's going to work.
They are too nice. Just kind of freaks me out a bit.
We will uncover and peel back what's really there over the week, and but we're looking forward to dealing with them and getting to know them.
The family don't seem strict yet, but we'll see.
Eva's about to find that out sooner than she thinks.
This is going to be a big challenge for you.
Buck has planned a series of challenges for the week that will push the teens physically and emotionally. Like climbing this tower.
Now, what makes the big challenge is you're blindfolded. And you have to listen to my voice.
Eva decides Gab should go first.
All right, you're good to go. Climb on.
That's it.
They are not used to following directions. And so we're having to focus in on them doing exactly what we're telling them to do.
Oh my God.
Right there, bring your left foot up. Now go back down, right there. Good, that's perfect. You're almost there. So go up easy, don't lift. Go real easy. That was great. Take the blindfold off. Heck, man, you did it. You're tied up, so yeah, go ahead and stand up and look at the view. Huh?
You did all that.
I think Eva just said awesome again.
Despite Gab making it look all too easy, Eva has decided heights are just not her thing.
No way.
Eva!
No.
Eva!
No, I'm not doing it, and you can't make me. So.
I don't want to have to make you, but I want you to go accept the challenge.
No.
I want you to face your fear. I don't want you to go halfway.
Right.
Good
Shit,
girl.
Shut you up. All right. Come on.
All right, here we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You're not doing the blindfold?
No.
Eva, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's talk.
Just no, I'm not doing it. Just shut up.
Eva,
What?
just stop for a second.
No.
No, no.
I'm doing it.
Wait,
Alright,
wait, wait.
I'm getting down there. I'm not doing it
No,
at
no,
all.
I'm just...
You can get there.
Be careful. Listen. Listen, listen, listen. No, no, don't untie it. Just listen to me.
Can you just shush? I'm sick of your voice.
No, listen.
Just shush.
I'm trying to help
Just
you here.
shush.
No, I'm trying to get you.
You can get then.
Aussie teens Gab and Eva have only been in Florida a few hours, but their first challenge has already pushed Eva over the edge.
Whoa, I want to talk to you just for a second, okay? Look at me.
But new dad Buck is determined to get her off the ground.
So you were so good at going, let's go get this done. There was so much slack in your rope that if you would have fell off that thing, guess what would have happened? We would have all watched you hit and bounce. If you want to do it without the blindfold, I'm okay with that, but we've got to do it the right way.
All right.
Okay? In?
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
you're
Let's
good.
do it.
Okay. All right, go get him, girl.
Oh my God, it's swaying.
She is used to getting her way and doing what she wants. There are concerns of the way that they treat their parents and the way that they deal with people, and man, when she's done, she's done.
And halfway up the tower, Eve decides she's done.
Just take me down. Let me down.
She's letting you down. Come on down. Just go slow. Sit back. I'm gonna let you come on down. You're all right. Just go easy. Go easy. Come on to me. You're okay.
Eva's reaction up there, what it says about her character, that she is a quitter and that she has given up on herself.
I've done it now. I've tried.
In this household, there are no quitters. So it's Buck's mission to turn Eva's attitude around.
Look who's here. What a beautiful view. Look at that. Well, we got a great day planned, and we're ready to rock and roll.
All right, cool.
But the first challenge today, water skiing, is not shaping up well.
I've almost drowned 3 times and I'm just petrified of deep water. It's me. Spider, thank you. I really don't want to fall in there. That's what I'm
You're
scared
not going
of.
to fall in. You're in the water already, so you're just kind of floating in the water, and we're right there beside you on the boat. There, so there you go. See how deep you are?
You just kind of sit like a
That's how deep you are.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Of what?
The water! All the stuff underneath. The stuff on my foot.
Once again,
Ew.
Eva is letting her fear take control, and Buck is not happy.
My concern is, I think you've missed the whole point here, that people are investing in your life. They really are. I want you to learn to face your fears and face them without an attitude.
I've done nothing wrong. All I did was say that I'm too scared to do it.
Here's what it is, Eva. You have so many excuses that you use in life, and that's going to keep you. That's going to keep you this week and maybe for the rest of your life from being everything that God wants you to be.
I can't help my attitude. I'm a teenager. I've had enough now.
You know what? You picked the wrong person to argue with, Eva.
Why are you giving me so much?
Why don't you take that towel off your face, Eva?
I don't want to look at your face.
Yeah, well, you say that one more time and you're done. I will not tolerate that kind of language on my beach. When are you going to learn to... Yeah, you're done, Eva. You will not do anything
Okay,
else this
good.
afternoon.
Awesome. I don't really care. You just turn me off everything now.
All right, go.
With Eva off sulking, it's again up to Gab to show how things are done.
There you go. Let go.
It may look like Gab is having the perfect summer holiday, but having fun is all part of Buck's master plan.
The object is to get him comfortable and trusting us.
All right, let go, real easy,
So that
let
now
go,
we can
easy.
push him further down the road to go do and make decisions that will really help him overcome habits in his life.
I've never felt this way, you know, being more confident, being more active and everything. Being away from the drugs has actually made me feel better.
But when the challenge isn't to his liking, we start to see a different Gab. And the next challenge is to prepare a luau for some American teens.
This is their party and they're hosting it, okay? So hopefully they'll grow up and know that this is something that they can go do and be a young adult and then have fun with teenagers their own age. That's not about drinking, not about smoking, not about partying.
But before the party gets underway, Nan has a last-minute request.
Challenge I want to give you for tonight. I'm going to ask y'all not to smoke while the other kids are here, from the time they get here till the time they leave. Y'all good with that?
If I do feel like a smoke, I'm gonna go for a smoke. I should listen to them and stuff, but that's something I can't stop.
It's not going to be that much fun without alcohol, but I mean, I'll talk to the kids and see what their opinions are on it, and they look pretty cool.
They have come all the way from across the pond from Australia. This is Eva.
Hi. I'm Whitney.
This is Whitney.
Hey, Nathan.
Eva, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Gab is out.
Glad you came. We're working on drinks now.
As the party gets going, it appears things are working out better than Eva expected.
I did find some of the boys cute, but I don't know. What can you do?
But the other man in her life isn't being a gentleman at all.
Gab just sat there, being Mr. Cool, while she was doing all the work and the cooking and serving.
Today was definitely payback for Eva, but yeah, there's still more to come for her. She really hasn't pulled away this week, you know. Over the smallest things, she would just cry over or something, you know. I'll laugh at that. I see that as, you know, stupidity.
Out last night.
Looked around and like, oh my God.
Gab is slipping back into his old selfish habits.
Thought he was very disrespectful to Eva and even talked about her ugly in front of everybody.
He would just be really rude to me and sort of like shut me down, and I was like, well, I'm the one running around, getting everyone drinks, cooking the food, you know, bringing you a Mountain Dew. He couldn't even say thank you.
He was engaged with everyone else, trying to be the social butterfly.
I was just about to say that.
He just sat back and didn't do his part.
Things get worse when the teens hit the beach and Gab the show-off comes to the fore.
He took off on the jet ski today, went right through all my ropes and everything out there, and I told him not to. I'm big on if it's your party, then you're not the one that's out there riding all the toys. You need to let your buddies ride all the toys. And I think he was on the jet ski from my perspective more than anybody else.
Gab's attitude is so cocky, he even thinks he deserves a cigarette.
You don't want to get off, yeah.
No, not till they're all gone.
All right.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, an agreement. It's a challenge.
Nicotine.
But under the cover of darkness, Gab openly defies Nan.
You know what it's time for?
Yeah, bro, thank you.
And draws Eva in.
Trust is pretty important to Buck. I suppose we betrayed it, but
Smoke's a smoke. It's not going to hurt anyone.
yeah. Yeah, you too.
But just in time, they realise their Florida dad, Buck, has spies on the ground.
She's gonna have to snitch.
So it's a quick change of strategy.
Buck. You're going to kill me for this?
Uh-oh.
Me and Eva had one cigarette.
Okay. I appreciate your honesty. That's probably bigger than the cigarettes, you know, but all right. Well, y'all go get ready for bed. It's late, and we'll talk about all that in the morning. In the morning.
But Eva's night is not over yet. She's made a date with the boy from the party, which means sneaking out of the house.
I'm not scared of the consequences. I mean, really, what's the worst thing that can happen? I miss out on tomorrow. And they're not my parents, so I really don't care. The things we do for boys, huh? Oh, sorry. I had to, like, full run away and shit. What's going on? That was so hectic.
I'm glad you all made it out there.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like the kids just stepped into stupid. I'll be back.
It's gotta be a rush though, being in America and sneaking out.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I could drink.
There's a flashlight at my house.
They're looking for me.
Eva!
Let's just get out of here.
Would she call the cops in?
Eva!
Back, I'm still in trouble.
Okay, well, I'll go back if you want.
Yeah, I think it's the best idea. I mean,
Stop right now.
you want back?
Yeah.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
This is. I didn't mean to worry you guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just went for a walk to have a cigarette. I couldn't sleep.
Do you realize there's alligators that are all out here that will eat you, and you are out here and doing something? I would never, ever do this. I wouldn't let my little dog do this. And you know what? Here, no, come here, I'm not done with you. Come here. Try. For the next 3 days, I'm gonna give you a challenge, okay? Yeah, I want you to smoke that because you're gonna enjoy that because that's your last one. And I don't think you'll have another opportunity to step out of your room.
You're a tight ass, that's it. Like, I went for a walk.
Eva's lying and swearing is adding fuel to Buck's fire.
Listen to me, Eva. It's to put you
Get
somewhere.
out of my face!
Hey, listen.
What? You're gonna swear at me. Oh, wow.
What? Hey, let me hear the language, Eva. You know why? Because you know what my mother used to do? She used to wash my mouth out with water. Yes, keep saying it. I'm trying to help you. What are you saying? I can't hear you. Wash my mouth up? I told you you were not going to talk that way.
You can get mate. Shut your face. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Buck is making sure Eva can't escape again.
They think that they're going to rain on your parade with their attitude and their lying and all of that, that there's a huge penalty to pay for that. That's pretty sturdy. And we'll go finish this battle in the morning.
Eva has no idea of the trouble she's just bought herself.
I think we had lost the upper hand with Eva as far as her knowing that we only had so long to work with her and she could just get by on a certain number of days. I think we should about sit at the table right now, Lou.
Okay, sit at the table.
No, go sit at the table. Yeah.
Aussie teen Eva's midnight rendezvous with a local boy has infuriated her Florida parents, Buck and Nan.
Eva, this is Glenn Ellison, main operating guy of Camp Consequence.
So they've called in the cavalry.
Basically what I am is a mediator to determine what is the best way to correct something that happened last night. What I've already convinced everybody is simply that they can't control you. You're going to do what you want, when you want, and how you want. That's a fact. But what you can't control is the consequences. You got two options. You can stay here under their rules, or you can live in an environment that's not quite as nice. I promise you, you won't like it. You can decide to do it their way, or you can decide to be very immature and not very smart and do it this way.
Sorry, I can't do that.
We have no bathrooms here.
Okay, cool.
No air conditioning, no beds.
So you get off on disciplining young girls then?
Oh yeah, I love it.
You're sick in the head, mate.
Get out of my face!
You scared the shit
Get out of my face!
I'm not in your face.
Now you're welcome to my world, little girl.
You're a freak.
Yeah, you bet your life I am.
Next up, it's Gab's turn.
We have some issues that happened last night that this family is not very happy about.
with Eva just a breath away from spending the rest of her visit in a labour camp.
You know, Gab, the way that you've made some decisions, and even last night, we trusted you so much.
Gab's about to learn he hasn't been flying under the radar.
That you could not even stay away from one cigarette when we asked you to do that. See what I'm saying?
What I saw yesterday out there on that deck, that was horrible.
The way that you treated Eva at the party, you would make fun of her, that I would never do that to my wife or my good friend. And it's like, you didn't like her tattoo, you didn't like this, you didn't like that. Oh my God, what a jerk. Well, I'd never go to war with you. You would just ditch me and let me get shot down, and you'd go back home and leave me. You've not changed at all. We want to help you in life. We don't want to just let you have a week of fun and all that, and you go back home and you're still the same Gab that's so selfish and self-centered.
I can tell when a kid really has a breakthrough, and I don't see that yet.
The terms are, you stay here, mind them, respect them, do what they ask you to do, and enjoy a pretty nice place. Or you come to my place.
Doesn't look nice.
No, it sucks compared to this. You got cigarettes? Give them to them.
All of them.
Another packet.
The next time you put a cigarette in your mouth, okay, you will spend the rest of your time in a tent.
When they say jump, you're going to do what?
Jump.
It's that simple. It's not hard. This is a great environment. This is a terrible environment.
But Eva is still struggling with the whole issue of consequences.
I did come here to try and change my life. You think sending me to a Nazi camp's going to do that?
But you have to buy into what's going on. You're not...
To a Nazi camp?
You're choosing a Nazi camp.
I'm
not me.
He said that I have a choice. If I want to stay here and show you guys some respect, then I have that choice. That's what he said before.
I've had enough of this. She's still in control, and that tells me one thing. You don't deserve to stay here, young lady. Now stand up and talk to me. Don't give me an attitude. Treat me with respect, or I will own you. Do you understand me? This is your last chance. You screw it up, and you're going to have the most unrewarding 3 days of your entire life, and you'll never forget America. Now, I'm already in the process of getting a hold of your parents to see if you really need to go home on Sunday, and that will be determined by me as well. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
The games are over. For the next 3 days, you're going to be a model child. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to be your enemy, but I'll be your worst nightmare if you make me. Okay? Let's try it.
I think it really did scare her and shock her. It's a good lesson for any parent that, you know, sometimes you may need help on something like that. It's not a sign of failure. I think it's a sign of loving your child enough to do whatever it takes.
After such an emotional day, Nan decides it's time for Eva to receive a message from home.
To my dear Eves, I'm thinking of you constantly while you are away, missing you so much, and hoping
you're dealing okay with everything that comes your way. It's my job as your mum to worry about you and want the best for you.
I love you so much, sweetheart, and that will never change, no matter what. But I need you to be aware that I am at the breaking point.
Life at home is pretty much intolerable when you're around these days.
I don't think you realise the upheaval and disturbance you create.
With your constant outbursts, arguments, mood swings, late nights.
You are not ordinary, Eva. You are so beautiful, and you have too much going on to waste it.
Once we were so close. For years it was just you and me.
And you were my best little mate, especially when we were travelling together. But sometimes, now I feel a grieving like I've lost you. I feel like I've lost my best friend, but it's my own fault because I pushed her away.
Nan knows this moment is important in Eva's journey of self-discovery.
Learning to respect Nan has made me realise how little I respect my mum, and I really want to change that. Even after everything I've done to you, you're still nice to me, and I can't work out why.
Because you're worth it. And you know what? Your mom thinks you're worth it. You're the only one that's not believed that yet.
If any time these next 3 days you need a hug like this, you let me know.
I wanted one this whole time.
The next day, a more subdued Eva and Gab are off to face Buck's next challenge.
This one's going to be hot. It's going to be tough. This is serious.
They've no idea what's waiting for them. Aussie teens Gab and Eva are in for the surprise of their lives.
Gab, Eva.
Are you serious? And wipe that smile off your face. And furthermore, why you got your hat like that? Fix it!
They needed a wake-up call, both of them.
This is what you want? I'm gonna give you what you want. Run around this track 3 times. Hurry up! Come on, Snow White, let's go! Hurry up, Brad Pitt!
Their American dad, Buck, has decided they need to experience the sense of pain their parents live with every day.
This is the house of pain, and I do this every day, all day. Hurry up, Snow White, you taking your sweet time. Man, take them earrings out your ear. That's really pissing me off. Get up there, 10 seconds. Oh, you about to cry, Snow White?
Oh, I just can't lift
No,
myself.
you ain't my friend, don't talk to me. I'm doing the talking. You do what I tell you to do.
There was a couple seconds I thought Eva might lose it, but she hung in there and she recovered, and she kind of let it go.
Get out! Up! Oh, come on, Snow White, we just got here. We just started. You want me to stop, Snow White?
Yes, sir.
You want me to stop?
Yes, please.
Who cares what you want? I ain't telling you to stop, keep pushing.
She's starting to learn how to control it a little bit more, and even if that happens a little bit, I think that's a huge step.
Snow White, you about to... I got asthma. My wife got asthma too, and I don't care. Get out! Get out! Get out! Push!
At that point is, I think, the victory for her, because normally...
Crawl on your stomach, go!
She would have come unglued. Snow White would have turned into the evil witch.
At first I thought he was a prick because he was running us around and wouldn't give us a break. Now I see that his method of changing people is through discipline.
Hurry up, please hurry up.
While Eva is pushing on, Gab is struggling.
Can't even breathe.
Come on, Brad Pitt, you too.
Nah, I couldn't handle it.
Eva rushes to Gab's aid.
Oh, now y'all in love now. Y'all in love now. Oh, this is wonderful, this is wonderful.
I was kind of shocked of how hard he pushed him. I really was, because I thought, oh my goodness. I mean, there were a couple of times that Gab, I didn't think he was going to get up. I suppose I could have got my revenge because of the way Gab treated me at the luau, but it wasn't about revenge, it was about both of us growing as people. If I had have been passing out, I would have wanted support. So I basically just treated him the way that I wanted to be treated. That's just what friends do.
I tell you what, you better drink that freaking water.
I'm really, really proud of her. She didn't even go off at the sergeant today.
How you feel, Brad Pitt?
You know what? She didn't think about herself. She thought about Buck and Nan and me.
Brad Pitt, get on your feet.
I was proud of the teens for when they had nothing else to give, they were still trying to give. I want them to start realizing that they do have a champion's heart and they're not quitters.
How do you feel, Brad Pitt?
Exhausted, sir. I try to push myself. It's so hard to.
And that's wonderful that you feel that way. Do you think your parents feel the same way? You pushing them over the limit?
Yes,
and they tired and they can't do nothing? And this is their last hope. This is their last hope. It's funny how your parents, they gave you life and you treat them like that, huh? You think that's cool?
Yes, sir.
Now we feel like what our parents go through.
Yes,
how much pain they go through in a short period of time and how much we put them through.
It seems the message about Gab's bad behaviour to his deaf parents is finally sinking in. And on the other side of the world, they are reaching out to him the only way they can, by pouring their hearts out on paper.
Dear Gabrielle,
I just want to say that I miss you, and so does your father and brother and sisters. I'm feeling so hurtful deep in my heart that you're going to a different place. But I'm hoping that you will learn something there, and I hope that you will give strong thoughts to change your behaviour. You're still my son forever, no matter how old you are. It is never too late to make a fresh start again. We are proud of you, and we hope you can be proud of us too. Regardless of the fact our deafness may have been a burden for you, we love you. I'm not angry because both my parents are deaf. It's not their fault, and they rely on me to help them. I should do so much more for them. Being here with Buck and Nan is really showing me how selfish I am towards everyone. After this experience, I'm not going to hold back from helping him. I'm going to help him. I'll be there for him.
I think their countenance, I think their smiles shows a heart that I think does have a different perspective on what life is.
I felt like they had really bought into really looking at themselves and seeing what the problems were and what their triggers were that were making them react the way they did.
Near the end of their week in Florida, our teens are finally becoming part of the family. Now, former Lieutenant Colonel Buck feels they've earned the right to tackle his final challenge.
Airport.
Needs? Follow me.
Wow.
Hello, Captain Bob. Colonel Buck. Welcome to your final challenge. You are just not going to go ride in this airplane. You are going to fly this airplane.
This is the thing where I can't really screw up. So, I hope everything goes well.
And now we're ready for takeoff. We're going to add full power. So here we go. Okay, it's all yours now. As you can see, my hands are not on the controls. And you have the airplane.
Thank you, sir. One of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in my whole entire life.
Fun, huh?
So good. I would say this is one of the best challenges Buck and Nan have given me.
Yes, very, very, very nervous. Should I jump in?
You can do it, Eva!
Thank you! I watch air crash investigations a lot, which doesn't really help.
You ready to get out of town?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ease the control wheel back. We're flying.
Wow. Incredible.
And you are flying the airplane.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah!
All right. You're doing it. That's right.
The best feeling in the world. That was awesome. Oh my God. I was flying through the air.
Now the real challenge is on. Can they continue to be the champions that we believe they are by making smart choices when they get back home?
Lots of the things that Buck and Nan said to me made me believe in myself. I feel like I've come a long way.
Out of 10, I would rate this whole entire week, I would say about 15, 16.
We're exhausted. Raising teenagers is part joy and part guerrilla warfare, and it is not easy, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Can't believe y'all are leaving.
It's just been incredible, and I'll never forget it for the rest of my life.
Thanks so much for everything.
You know, they really, really are good teenagers deep down inside them. And at the end of the week where you feel like they really started getting it and could accomplish the challenges with a smile on their face and a great attitude, I will miss that. Come back anytime.
Anytime.
I definitely will keep in touch with Buck and Nev. And, you know, if there is a big problem at home, I will call them because I know they're the right people to talk to. We love you.
Love y'all.
I'm surprised how emotional it is here at the end and how much I really have fallen in love with them too.
It's the true values in life, isn't it? Think about it, your friends come and go, but your family's always there. And what happens when you treat them like shit and then they don't want anything to do with you? Then you got no one.
And what happens if your friends let you down and you have nothing?
Yeah, exactly. That's it, man. It's just like heaven coming back home. I just took it so for granted. I'm just looking forward to giving her a big hug and a kiss.
I'm feeling so nervous. I just don't know what to expect.
Mum said in a letter, it's not irreparable, the damage I've done, and this is pretty much my last chance to prove to her that I'm a young woman and not a little brat. You look really healthy.
I have to admit, I didn't think it'd be possible for her to change.
She like drove the plane. Sorry. Just being uprooted and just thrown into a completely different environment just really changes the perspective.
It was like she's been in the dark for 2 years and like the lights turned on.
Immediate plans, I'm going to stop smoking bongs, I'm going to look for a job, and I'm going to do anger management classes with Mum. Living over there has made me appreciate how much you do care about me, and I'm so lucky. Oh, don't cry. Mwah. I just want us to go back to normal.
I'm feeling pretty excited to be back in Adelaide. I feel that my relationship with my parents is going to be a lot different because, you know, I've learnt so much. All that, you know, anger towards my mum and dad has disappeared. My goals for the future is to try and rebuild my trust with everyone. I'm going to try and get into the good habits, try to change my life a bit so make it a bit more positive.